Collie doing a nice job shoulder blocking, then back into a sit block if it wasn't for the stumble. And Steamy gonna call that with a donut. It's a donut run. Who doesn't like a donut run?
No one. No one that I want to be friends with. We have a shout out. Splatter, nice shiner from Bob Loves Law Blog. I can't believe I actually said that right on the first time.
There we go. We got Striker out there against Sprout and Tail.
And the Reservoir Dolls have an advantage 4 on the track, opposed to the Rollettes 2. Sprout and Tail moving up first.
Sprout and Tail doing a nice job, footwork. Oh, couldn't quite get her out of bounds.
Lady Hoo-Han, hopscotch holding out. Number 14 at the front of the pack. And we have some more blockers going to spend some time in the box. That looks like that is number 54 Irish Vixen and 33 Charlie Hustle.
Oh, nice job by Heidi Voltage coming in, trying to run some interference, but it's not going to be enough for Striker.
Lady Hoo-Ha holding down the defense at the front of the pack, keeping in the Rollettes jammer. And Sprout and Tail calls it off, picking up all 4 points and denying the Rollettes any on that last pass, bringing our score to Reservoir Dolls 13, Russian Rollettes 9. The penalty box is empty, but for how long? Everyone is on the floor. Mouse wearing a star for the Reservoir Dolls.
The only number 4 that ever counted in Wisconsin.
It's true. Going up against number 56, Frau Kapow.
And nice defense.
And Frau Kapow sneaks up that inside line, picking up lead jam for the Rollettes. Mouse out on her initial pass.
I know I bring this up every time I'm here, but ladies and gentlemen, you can count on one hand the number of jammers that have been in the jamming rotation for 10 seasons. It's Mouse and I think Susie Hot Rod. That's about it.
That's probably it. On that last jam, the Rollettes call it off, picking up 2 points. Mouse sneaks in, picking up 3 for the Reservoir Dolls. Taking the line, we have Knocking J for the Res Dolls. It is number 88, Steamy Wonder. I hope we get to see Steamy Wonder and Dutch Oven on the track later. Are you proud of me, Bob, for that?
You took me off guard. That was awesome.
Lady Hoo-Ha working up against defense in the front, picks up lead jammer. Steamy Wonder right behind her on her initial pass.
I tell you, Steamy, a very good player for the Rollettes, but you put her in an interleague situation and she just dials it up that much more.
Sometimes it's funny, you really challenge yourself and really amaze yourself sometimes with the players when they get into playing people they just don't know.
Exactly.
We have number 6, Rascal, an original Brew City Bruiser, but actually a Mad Rollin' Doll before she came that way. Going up against number 54, Irish Vixen. Oh, I apologize, that's Outfit Scout. Wipeout Scout. I'm a jerk. And she's lead jam!
Oh, Wipeout Scout right into the back of Tilo. Tilo with a nice shot standing her up. She's going to call off the jam.
She's going to pick up 2 points on that. Reservoir Dolls, 18, Russian Rollettes, 11. Just over 24 minutes left to go. Sprout and Tail taking the star for the Reservoir Dolls, going up against number 56, Frau Kapow. All skate on the track.
Oh, wow. Quite a collision there between Kapow and Charlie Hustle. Both of them were losing control as they ran into each other. And right now they've got Frau Kapow pretty well goaded. Carrie Hacksaw coming in to break it up.
Sprout and Tail is out as your lead jammer. Frau Kapow still held in the pack until now. Charlie Hustle and Hopscotch doing some offensive blocking in the back. Opening up a line, letting their jammer pick up 4 points, all 4 points. Denying the Rollettes any, extending the lead. Reservoir Dolls 22, Rollettes 11. We have Lip Smacker taking the star for the Res Dolls.
Yeah, we got Stevie Wonder back out there. Looks like Ida Destroyer.
Lip Smacker working against a wall in the back. And getting out and picking up lead. Excuse me, she is not lead, but the Rollettes jammer will be spending 30 seconds in the box, so this does make it a power jam and a beautiful apex jump for Lip Smacker. That is 5 points.
Yeah, she picked out a dot and she hit it.
And it looks like the Rollettes are picking up some penalties that are around, some multiplayer blocks.
And she does decide to move to the inside. They work together up front. They're able to run her out. They're not going to force the cut, but they're going to slow her down enough that Stevie Wonder's going to come back out into the pack.
And that is going to be 5 more points for Lip Smacker, making this currently a 15-point jam for her. Mouse giving Stevie Wonder the business at the front. That extends the lead. Reservoir Dolls 37, Russian Rollettes 11. Lady Hoo-Ha taking the star for the Reservoir Dolls. Number 14, Striker. Lady Hoo-Ha.
I tell you, Hoo-Ha, she definitely guessed right on the launch. Although Striker's going to come out ahead. Striker going to call off the jam. And I tell you, she brings a lot more speed and agility to the floor than we've had a chance to even look at yet.
Oh,
there's a reunion right there.
Look at all the love. It is Mouse going up against old Reservoir Dolls teammate, Carrie Hacksaw. Oh, let's see how much love is on the track.
Yeah, I tell you, if there's anything that's been, nothing has been more consistent through my derby career than the fact that I've worked with Carrie Hacksaw, which is nothing short of wonderful.
And Mouse is your lead jammer for the Reservoir Dolls. Lip Smacker picks up a low block. And number 85, Scully Wheeler picks up a track-cutting major.
Carrie Hacksaw saying hello to Gorham Reaver.
Hello, and Gorham Reaver saying hello to the Russian Rollettes bench. That is one of...
And it's a Stevie Wonder kind of night.
She just keeps coming back to the track, going up against Sprout and Tail for the Reservoir Dolls. Oh. Sprout and Tail get driven to the outside, enters back without picking up a penalty.
Sprout and Tail doing everything she can to try to get around the wall of Rollettes, but Steamy gonna pick up a track cut.
And there's an exodus from the track as the penalty box begins to fill up. One of those is the Rollettes Jammer, making this a power jam for the Reservoir Dolls.
Yeah, and this is the one unfortunate problem that the Rollettes have had. They've got a lot of talent, but they accrue a lot of penalties sometimes.
And as you may hear, a lot of times, penalties can be the name of the game in roller derby. It can make or break a game.
And that's a good defensive stand against a power jam.
Looks like Sprout picked up 3 points on that last pass, bringing the score to Reservoir Dolls 54, Russian Rollettes 14. We have a shout out. Hey, Mr. DJ, thanks for those Bone Thugs tracks, but could you give me something from the Downward Spiral, Dr. Byrne? We also have I Love Derby, more than basketball. Love the Roller Girls.
We should play something from the Downward Spiral. It'd be uplifting.
Both jammers still stuck in the pack. White out Scout being held. And sneaking through is 54 Irish Vixen as lead jam for the Rollettes.
Yeah, Irish Vixen, pretty good jammer. Spends most of her time blocking, but she does a nice job for them as 4th or 5th in rotation.
Glockness creating a wall on the inside, taking down Irish Vixen. Denying points for the Rollettes. That is a 0-0 jam. If you like music, some of the music we're listening to tonight, you would probably like Mad City Music, Madison's best selection of new and used vinyl, new releases and hard-to-find titles, vinyl, CDs, and more. Go check them out at Mad City Music.
Do they still have 8 tracks?
Probably not. That was way before the 90s even.
I just heard about them.
Sneaking up that inside line. That is number 85, Scully Wheeler with hoo-ha right on her trail.
Yeah, and that's a nice job by Scully Wheeler. Scully, a rookie. She's been out there for a couple of jams tonight. She's blocked, she's now jammed. She's done a nice job. Right now we're going to see Melancholy step up to the line. Melancholy, somebody I've known for quite a long time, who has floated around between some of the smaller leagues that have in southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, that some of them have survived, some of them have not, found a home in Milwaukee, and we're so happy to have her.
She's gone up against Mouse, good old number 4 in the black and white. Mouse taking the outside line, 1 to beat. It is Heidi Voltage, and she is your lead jammer for the Reservoir Dolls. Melancholy is still stuck in the pack behind Glock Ness, Lip Smacker, clear a path and call it a wild. Mouse back in, scoring points up around the outside. That is 5 points.
Boy, she hasn't lost a step.
I think she's added some in the last years.
I think so too. Nice communication there. Mouse coming into the pack, letting her know what she wants.
And that is another 3 points. That is 8 points for that jam, shutting out the Rollettes. Reservoir Dolls 62, Russian Rollettes 14. Just under 15 minutes left to go in this first half. We'd like to shout out to the Paradigm Gardens, innovative purveyors of progressive gardening products. Check them out online. Paradigm Gardens.
And Striker tapping a couple of her blockers, trying to let them know which direction she wants to head out. And Watch Proud to Tail comes around the outside.
Look at them pretty feet picking up lead jam for the Res Dolls.
You know, and there's another skater from Madison whose game has just increased by leaps and bounds.
One of the many things Sprout Tail does is she is a trainer at the Monkey Bar Gym, one of our fabulous sponsors of the Mad Rollin' Dolls and the Dairyland Dolls. Shout out to the Monkey Bar Gym, keeping people fit and healthy, kicking butt on the track.
Yeah, in fact, the Rollettes best jammer is actually working the bench here tonight. Unfortunately, she suffered an injury in the second bout of the season.
Oh.
But Chewbacca the Rekka, I believe, holds Milwaukee's rookie record for point scoring.
We have Frau Kapow going up.
That's going to be Stevie Wonder, I think. No, you're right. That's Frau Kapow. And Frau Kapow's going to get lead jam.
Wipeout Scout. Changing positions, has the lead on her. If you're looking for somewhere to eat after the bout tonight, hit up Roman Candle Pizzeria. It is the place where family, friends, and neighbors can gather for good times and better pizza. They are our Feed the Doll sponsor tonight. Big shout out to Roman Candle Pizzeria.
Roman Candle been with us for a long time.
And one of our other Feed the Doll sponsors this season, RP Pasta, made with the finest of all natural ingredients from farm to fork with a conscience.
And Melancholy working her way up towards the front. She's got, oh, that's a nice block.
And sneaks through Melancholia, lead jammer. And looks like Lady Hoo-Ha picked up a penalty and will be spending 30 seconds in box major forearm. Thank you, Z Dork. Oh, beautiful block from Knocking Jay, drawing Melancholia back.
I'm not sure I've seen Knocking Jay before.
Knocking Jay was the best rookie last year. She won an Owies for that. She is fantastic, as you can see.
Yeah, her blocking is absolutely tremendous.
She's not too shabby of a jammer either. She also skates for the B team.
Yeah, I'm just really impressed with her ability to take that hit, stay standing, and plant that tail end right into the jammer that as they come up behind her. Skate what your mama gave you.
Clarification. Fang Dangled won Best Rookie, and
great.
Knocking Jay won Most Improved.
Now you've lost all credibility.
Mouse on the line for the Res Dolls, making her way up, takes a huge hit at the front, picks up lead jammer for the Res Dolls. Yeah. Brushing that one right off.
And they're just going to slice up the middle. That's going to be Irish Vixen.
Glockness opening up that inside line, allowing Mouse to sneak on through, pick up 4 big roller derby points, as they say.
Lou Reed, as we all pause for a moment.
Hey, there's a shout out. It says, hey announcers, great job tonight, but no more curses. You're at 3 already. It's not me.
It's got to be defined. You got to define what the curse is.
I'm impressed that you've only counted 3. Aw, some more appreciation for the announcers. But oh my gosh, what's going on out there? Big hit from Hopscotch on number 85. That is Scully Wheeler, lead jam for the Russian Rollettes. As From the Tail gets hit out by number 24, Carrie hacks on, recycled all the way back. Big hit from Charlie Hustle.
And I tell you, if you're gonna leverage that backward shoulder block, that's exactly how you need to do it. It's the girls that skate backwards waiting to engage that get popped in the sternum and don't make that mistake again.
It's a rough one sometimes. And it looks like, unfortunately, Charlie Hustle did pick up a penalty for that. We'll be spending 30 seconds in the box. We want to shout out to Matt Tom.
If I cursed and it was somebody's name, that doesn't count.
No, it's true.
Because I had to call critical tits earlier.
I know, but that would be like,
right.
You'd be up to like 11 with that. We also want to shout out to the referees and NSOs, because rules rule. It's true.
Well, depends on whether or not they're working in your favor or not. And right now they're working in the favor of Steamy Wonder. Steamy's lead jammer percentage has always been pretty strong. Right there, we got a toe stop down there, guys.
Steamy Wonder, you got a toe stop missing.
There we go.
Oh, buddy. We had a shout out to Madtown Printing is Madison's premier apparel print shop and design center. They help us out with a lot of our printing here on our uniforms and probably many shirts that you buy here at the merch table. Madtown Printing. Also shout out to Rocket Betty's Salon and Spa. Rocket Betty's is a salon and spa that offers an array of unique and fun services such as nail parties and mobile wedding, hairstyles, and makeup services. Yes, they will come to you for your special day. They can give you hair extensions, but I think you have to have at least an inch for them to work with.
Dude, I don't think they're walking in ear offs. And striker up against the 2-wall, and she's going to slide off that. And Lady Hoo-Ha in the sea of red. She's going to take what she's got, call it off.
If you need legal advice, please check out our sponsor, Rose Law, on the square at 30 West Mifflin. Call for a free consultation.
I should take that number along next time I can only make that one phone call.
I'll write it down for you. We'll write it down in Sharpie on you, like on your arms. You'll never lose it. We have number 24 going up against number 4 again on the track. Hacksaw versus Mouse. Hacksaw making her way up to the front first, but it is Mouse out with your lead jam status. Hacksaw is still stuck behind Clara Papp and Lip Smacker.
Yeah, I tell you, the Resdall defense, very, very good. Carrie Hacksaw, I believe, still holds the career record for lead jam percentage. Or is it, I'm sorry, it's points per jam, I think.
You know, I don't know. I might want to ask our lovely stats about that and check our website. Actually, if you want to know information about stats from this season or past seasons, you can check out MadRollandDolls.com. We have fun stuff like that for our fans. Stats, photos, pictures of all the skaters. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Go check it out.
The only league that I know of that has their whole statistical history available online. It's awesome.
We like numbers. It's good times. We got Sprout and Tail out there right now.
And Stevie Wonder trying to break through the front. Whoa!
Being held back by Violet Fire. She does pick up lead jam for the Rollettes.
Yeah, Violet Fire, I think, thought she was going to go out to the outside, turn the wrong way. Stevie took advantage. And welcome to what we call the Big Black Wall.
Stevie Wonder getting driven out by Knocky J and Hopscotch.
That's a strong defense, and Busta's sitting over here, so.
That says a lot. It's true. I know that we all love roller skates here, but we also have to put other things on our feet sometime. If you need some shoes or boots or other things, go to Black Earth. The Shoe Box is one of the largest independent shoe stores in the US of A, representing over 100 shoe companies. Good times, they specialize in service, size, selection, and price, and fit. Service like it ought to be.
And we're going to see, I believe that's Irish Vixen up against Wipeout Scout. Oh, Wipeout Scout going to take a big hit from Striker. She stays up. Striker could be absolutely menacing, and she's showing it right there.
Them's pretty feet.
She just hit the jammer so hard, she took out the blocker next to her.
And Wipeout Scout takes the long line around and picks up lead jam for the Reservoir Dolls, block Ness, knocking back number 54, Irish Vixen, all the way to the back, still working on her initial pass. Heidi voltage.
Yep, yeah, nice job by Heidi there. She saw a seam to be able to get back up front. And here's what Striker does best, and that is harass people. Actually, I'm pretty good at that too, but it's totally different.
And it looks like, number 54, Irish Vixen, has picked up a major forearm, or just a forearm.
And that's quite a few seats in one half.
It's true, that's a power jam for Wipeout Scout and the Reservoir Dolls. Clara Pat going up to play some offense as Scout makes her way through. She is up against a hard wall. And there's another toe stop on the ground.
Yeah, and Striker just puts the shoulder to her and runs her down in the ground. She's going to call that one off.
Hey, Bob, what do you like besides cheese? Come on, you're from Wisconsin. You know the answer to this.
I know, but I don't want to cuss.
Oh, beer, come on. The beer. Go to the Vintage Brewing Company. They are a family-owned and operated brew pub in beautiful Madison, Wisconsin, featuring elevated Americana cuisine and eclectic... Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
A lady who just explodes off the line around the entire wall of the dog. Look at that! She gets pushed backwards and able to use her toe stops and stand bound.
And she picks up 5 points on a grand slam.
That's a highlight reel right there. And she's going to call it off after a collision.
That was worth interrupting me for.
Wow.
But I will continue. The Vintage Brewing Company. Stop in for a beer and a bite and enjoy some Midwestern hospitality or our chilled out retro ambiance. We love what we do and love sharing it with you. Grab a glass of the Derby Girl, I believe Derby Girl IPA.
And Stevie Wonder up against Mouse.
And we got 4 on the floor from both teams.
And Stevie's going to do a nice job of sliding off a 3 while Mouse finds the inside. And I think Mouse has it. Yes, she does.
And Mouse putting on a little bit of steam there.
She's going to call it off, and we're going to get a 2-1.
And that brings our score to Reservoir Dolls 90, Russian Rollettes 37, just over 1 minute left to go in this first half of the third bout of the evening, excuse me. This may be our last jam of the half. It might not be though, we'll see.
Who knows?
Perhaps.
Who
Sprout
knows?
a tail.
Who knows? And Striker out there one more time. She's going to look for some room on the outside. Irish Vixen just going to get out of the way. Sprout the tail now.
And it looks like the jammer cover fell off of Striker's helmet. Unfortunately, she is not eligible to be lead jammer. And Striker comes up against the wall of Charlie Hustle and Knocking Chain. And big hit from Knocking Chain.
Yeah, with the helmet panty down on the ground, she doesn't score until it gets back on her head. Oh, Charlie
a hard
Hustle.
share from Charlie Hustle. Drop striker to the ground. And we have a star pass to...
I gotta give Charlie a lot of credit for landing that the way she did. Charlie's always been good at throwing that, but you don't see it thrown very often anymore because a lot of times it doesn't land legally. But man, did she just absolutely level her.
And a few people behind her in the wake as well. Number 54, Irish Vixen, dropping Sprout in a tail, the back, recycling her.
That's actually crook. We got witness protection out there.
And it looks like the Russian Rollettes picked up 4